tall trees, Jedediah Smith State Park.
Makes it really fabulous. Oh boy!
So we're on US 101, just south of the Oregon border, heading into Crescent City.
Look at that!
And the river on the other side.
Oh yeah, look at that. Isn't that gorgeous?
Keep right onto North Bank Road.
One of our favorite places in the world.
Yeah, it is.
The planet of Endor, right?
Uh-huh.
New.
Larry. What's the report for the charge this morning?
Another disappointing charging stop.
On the other hand,
It wasn't raining. I didn't get wet.
and you didn't have to call them because the charge didn't work.
Correct.
So those are a couple of wins right there.
So we will just head down the road to the next charging stop, which is in Eureka, California, and hope for better days. Do you want to talk about our motel experience?
Lovely, very charming little place, and it's the Hayuchi Motel. Very tiny reception, like cabin. It was pouring rain, and we prepaid the reservation. We go in, and the receptionist person, lady, is not masked. She doesn't even have a
At the
mask
next
on.
light, turn left.
She doesn't even have a mask on around her neck. And there we are with our K95s on. She proceeds to make us go through the paperwork. I stepped outside, and Larry got through the paperwork as fast as possible. We didn't know what else to do. We prepaid, and there was nowhere else to stay in the vicinity. We checked this morning. We looked through the window to see what was going on with reception. Another reception lady was there, also without a mask.
At
And-
the light, turn left onto North Crest Drive.
And this is just completely unacceptable. And we are yelping and travel advisoring about this place, and it's a shame because it's a cute place. But come on.
It's a situation because we could have just said, "Excuse me, would you mind putting on a mask?" And she might have said, "Oh, of course, no problem." Or she might have reacted hostily. We have been in situations, and we have friends who have been in situations where if you ask for that, people get angry. And you don't want to stay at a hotel, a small motel, with a proprietor who's angry with you. So you're afraid to ask because you don't know what's going to happen, and you're going to escalate a situation.
We seem to be able to do everything but get along. There's even a bit of humor in it when you think of such people as angry. Just something that may sort of bring it down.
3 different plugins to get this charge started in Eureka. This is the best charging speed we've seen. We've got 82 kilowatts at 28%. That's not terrible. I mean, generally I would expect to, at this point, 110 kilowatts. But 82 is not terrible, and I will accept it. Well, we're just finishing our charging stop here in Eureka, California. We had an earthquake. Car was shaking back and forth. That's how I knew. I was standing out here in the parking lot. You know, finished charging, put the charge thing back, and the car shakes back and forth like, whoa, have I done something wrong? So Stephanie, what'd you think? A welcome to California moment?
Yes, it totally was. It totally was. I was like, well, who's pushing this car? It's like, oh, the earth is. I first read about the redwoods when I was a teenager in New York City, and I read a poem by Walt Whitman, and I've just loved them ever since. They're just my favorite plants in the world.
Oh, goody. That was such a fun stop.
Right off to the left, an Electrify America station.
Yeah. There it is.
One of the very few we're going to pass today without stopping to charge. Just missed a ride on the skunk train.
Oh, well.
So we are off to our best charging stop yet. Started at 94 kilowatts, just slowed to 93. Started at 27% state of charge. 93 kilowatts on this trip is outstanding. So we are in Willits, California, heart of Mendocino County. The Willits charging station is infamous on PlugShare for being the station with most frequently iced charging station in California. That was pretty good. So we're leaving a reasonably successful charging stop in Willits.
Was this your best?
Best so far.
Oh, crazy. Well, the battery was warm. It's not that hot here, though.
No, but it's not that cold either.
Ah.
Oh, look. I don't know what this is over here.
Well, oh, nice. Nice car.
Hold on a second. We got to get a better look at it.
Yeah. It's very good looking. Uh-huh.
Well, I can see it. My camera can't yet.
Very nice.
At the cheap gas station, $4.91 for regular.
That's a lot.
And how much did we pay for Electrify America charging?
$0.
Great deal we got from Volkswagen. As the sun sets on the final leg of today's drive to our hotel in Petaluma, let's talk a bit about the cost of the energy we use to power our EV. In the US, the average driver pays about 13 cents for the gas it takes to drive a mile. Of course, the price you pay depends on the car you drive and how much it costs to buy gas where you live. Now, when I charge my EV at home, I pay a bit more than 3 cents for the electricity it takes to drive a mile. But charging on a road trip is a different question. It's free for me so long as I charge at Electrify America because the ID4 comes with 3 free years of Electrify America charging. But if I had to pay for it, EA charges about 31 cents per kilowatt hour. And the ID4 vets around 10 cents per highway mile. It's still cheaper for me than buying gas, but not nearly as cheap as it is charging at home.
So there we were sitting all by ourselves on this very cold, dark patio, while everybody else was inside the restaurant, undoubtedly laughing at us, but we did get through the whole trip without catching COVID, so there you go.